Well, if you don't know, now you know. Hurricane Delta is currently a Category 3 storm. Rapid intensification has taken over last night, and we are looking at the possibility and strong chance of a Category 5 hurricane. As of today, landfall projected in central Louisiana, but that may change anywhere from eastern Texas to the panhandle of Florida. Look at all those M's. They stand for major hurricane. Oh boy, welcome back, my friends. It is 9:49 a.m. on October 6, 2020, and yes, Hurricane Delta has gone through and still is going through rapid intensification. We are now at a Category 3 storm, major Hurricane Delta, already before we've even entered the Gulf of Mexico. Very important, I want to show you on the Saffir-Simpson scale. This is how we measure Atlantic hurricanes and hurricanes in general. We have tropical depression, tropical storm, Category 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right now, we are already here, Category 3, 111 miles an hour to 129 miles an hour, or 945 millibars in pressure, up to 964 millibars in pressure. Our next category is 4. We've projected a 4 already earlier in the week, and now the Category 5 potential is on the table. That is 157 miles an hour. Nothing about this storm should be taken lightly. Many outlets are now all over this storm as it's projected to be a major hurricane all through its travels through the Gulf and possibly upon landfall. We do see that H symbol for hurricane landfall instead of a major hurricane landfall. But in all reality, when it comes to major hurricanes at any category, we cannot be splitting hairs here. This is a major storm. It's going to have major effects on the Gulf Coast of the United States. There's no doubt about that. We are soon going to see hurricane warnings, evacuation orders, mandatory evacuation orders. And I'm just being realistic about this. We have a major hurricane about to enter the Gulf of Mexico in the month of October in one of the busiest years we have ever had in the Atlantic Ocean. These are absolutely the situations we need to take seriously, and we have plenty of time to prepare for this storm, so there really are no excuses for people to be not informed about it. Taking a look at the model intensity guidance chart, take a look at this, guys. Look how many plots now have this at a Category 4 storm and then a Category 5. This just keeps rising and rising, and we could see that Category 5 storm in as soon as 36 hours. You go to the bottom of the chart here, forecast hour 36, you move this up, boom, rapid intensification blows these storms up faster than we can even count. And yes, I know it seems like I'm getting a little excited here, and I am. This is what I love to do. I don't love when people are in danger, but reporting on these storms is what I love to do. And sometimes it's not always the most fun thing to do, knowing that there's people in harm's way, a lot of questions being asked about where this storm's going to go, and that's why I can't stress enough that we have this cone of uncertainty that we really need to follow. And again, that's eastern Texas all the way to the panhandle of Florida is open game for this storm. We still don't even know if this storm may travel outside the cone. Just because you're outside the cone does not mean you're out of harm's way. Here are the updated spaghetti plots bringing this thing, clipping Cancun, Mexico. That may aid in a little bit of weakening, but we still see the major hurricane symbol well outside that 24-hour mark. We got the 24 hours there, 48 hours, and then within 3 days, this thing's going to be right here, ready to make its spin into the upper part of the Gulf, depending on where that's going to be, eastern Texas to the panhandle. We could see all of these models right here, bringing it into either central Louisiana or eastern Louisiana, and then clipping Mississippi or Alabama. Again, this is not a prediction by me. This is definitely what they have out as far as information, and this is what we have to go on as of today. One of the most important things people are asking is time frame. When is landfall? When is landfall? Right now, it's showing a 2 a.m. early morning on Saturday landfall. We did not want to see that. Last video we had, it looked like an early morning Friday landfall, but that has pulled back. We could see early morning Friday. We are still basically in the middle of the Gulf, so this storm has slowed down, which is why it's become so dangerous so quickly. The slower it moves through these open waters, the more time it has to intensify, and that is why these major hurricane symbols are present. As you can clearly see, once we entered that high Category 2 range and then tipped into that Category 3, we see that eye wall starting to form, and it's going to be a pretty sight. It's not a good thing that we have a major hurricane, but what a beautiful sight to see when they do form. My friends, I don't like to exaggerate or to put out information that scares people, but this situation is definitely getting very serious. When you see the potential for Category 5 and the rapid intensification indication of a storm that doesn't have much land interaction between where it is now and where it's going to go. All we can do is hope for the best and report on this storm every couple hours, even every couple minutes. These storms change so often and so quickly that it's very hard to give accurate answers this far out from landfall. But what we do know is that this thing will make landfall in the United States, and it will be a pretty devastating hurricane. I want to thank you all that come to this site for your information. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps, and I enjoy putting this content out to you on a daily basis. If you have not already, please hit that bell so you get notified every time I release a video, and I will be back later today to give you updates on this hurricane as the rapid intensification is going to continue. We're going to see this storm dive right into a Category 4 probably within the next couple hours, and then once we're in the Gulf, all bets are off. We could easily see a Category 5 storm. Thank you all so much. Shout out to Canada. I hope everyone's safe. I'll be back in a few hours. Bye-bye.